If I told you I've been a die-hard WNBA fan for the past 5 years, you'd probably laugh. Let's be honest, the WNBA hasn't always been as thrilling as the NBA. But everything changed with the arrival of Caitlyn Clark. Her electrifying presence has captivated the entire sports world in a way we've never seen before. Caitlyn Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. No other female athlete in WNBA history has drawn this much attention. She's put women's basketball front and center, making it a hot topic among casual sports fans. Caitlyn's impact is reminiscent of what Michael Jordan did for the NBA in the early 90s, elevating the game to new heights, making it more marketable, and significantly boosting its popularity and profitability. Before Caitlyn's debut, the WNBA saw a respectable 40% increase in viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlyn in the mix, viewership has skyrocketed by an astonishing 400%. Her influence isn't just about numbers, it's about changing the conversation around women's basketball. Stay tuned as we dive into the incredible journey of Caitlyn Clark and how she's revolutionizing the WNBA. We'll explore the stats, the stories, and the undeniable impact she's had on the league. Caitlyn Clark's impact. Caitlyn Clark has taken the sports world by storm. No other female player in WNBA history has captivated such a broad audience. Her influence goes beyond the court, putting women's basketball in the spotlight for casual sports fans and die-hard followers alike. This kind of attention is unprecedented. To put Caitlyn's impact into perspective, let's compare her to Michael Jordan. In the early 90s, Jordan didn't just dominate games, he transformed the NBA. He made the league more exciting and significantly boosted its marketability and profitability. Caitlyn Clark is doing something similar for the WNBA. Her arrival has shifted the dynamics of the league, making it more appealing and marketable. Viewership growth. The numbers speak volumes about Caitlyn's impact. Before the 2023 season, the WNBA experienced a 40% increase in viewership from 2022. However, with Caitlyn's debut, the league saw an astonishing 400% surge in viewership. That's 10 times the growth rate from the previous year. Her presence alone has drawn countless new fans to the sport, turning casual viewers into dedicated followers. Ticket sales growth. Let's talk ticket sales. In 2023, ticket sales increased by 16% from the previous year. But in 2024, with Caitlyn on the court, ticket sales have soared by an incredible 93%. Without Caitlyn, the WNBA would have taken until 2029 or 2030 to reach the current level of ticket sales. She achieved in a single year what would have taken 5 years. Caitlyn's exponential impact. Caitlyn Clark's influence on the WNBA is nothing short of exponential. She has accelerated the league's growth in a way that no one could have predicted. Before Caitlyn, the WNBA was growing, but it was a slow and steady climb. Now, it's a rapid ascent. The presence of Caitlyn has brought more fans to the games and more viewers to their screens. Caitlyn as an ambassador. She isn't just a star player, she's an ambassador for women's basketball. Her charisma and talent have made her the face of the WNBA. For the first time in a long while, the league has a player who can draw crowds, generate buzz, and elevate the sport to new heights. Caitlyn Clark is setting the stage for the future of women's basketball, and the WNBA is banking on her for years to come. Criticism from peers and former players. Despite all the positive attention and growth Caitlyn Clark has brought to the WNBA, not everyone is thrilled with her success. Some peers and former players have expressed their dissatisfaction, feeling that Caitlyn is overshadowing them. Lynette Woodard's reaction. Take Lynette Woodard, for example. Woodard played for Kentucky from 1977 to 1981 and was one of the most prolific scorers of her time. She held the all-time leading scorer record in women's college basketball history with 3,649 points. When Caitlyn surpassed her scoring record last February, Woodard's reaction was anything but congratulatory. Instead of celebrating Caitlyn's achievement, she remarked, "I am the hidden figure, but no longer now. My record was hidden from everyone for 43 years. I don't think my record has been broken because you can't duplicate what you're not duplicating. So, unless you come with a men's basketball and a two-point shot, you know." While Woodard has a right to feel proud of her accomplishments, discrediting Caitlyn's achievement seems unnecessary. The game has evolved, and it's not Caitlyn's fault that changes like the three-point line and the use of a women's-sized basketball have come into play. Comparing her own era's conditions to Caitlyn's modern playing field isn't fair. For instance, when LeBron James broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record, Kareem was there to celebrate, not to criticize the differences in their eras. Recognition of Woodard's achievements. Interestingly, Woodard's record had been somewhat forgotten until Caitlyn broke it. Thanks to the media attention Caitlyn brought, Woodard's remarkable career is now getting the recognition it deserves. Instead of feeling overshadowed, Woodard could view this as an opportunity to remind the world of her incredible contributions to the game. Cheryl Swoopes' criticism. Former WNBA legend Cheryl Swoopes also had strong opinions about Caitlyn breaking the all-time scoring record. Swoopes claimed that Caitlyn's success was due to playing more games. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that the player set it. So if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, Caitlyn should have broken that record in 4 years. However, a quick check of the facts shows that Caitlyn actually broke Kelsey Plum's record by playing fewer games. Plum set the record with 139 games, while Caitlyn broke it in just 126 games. Swoopes' argument doesn't hold up under scrutiny. Swoopes' further criticism. Swoopes also claimed that Caitlyn takes about 40 shots a game, which is an exaggeration. In reality, Caitlyn averages 22.3 shots per game according to ESPN. Swoopes' comments seem more like an attempt to undermine Caitlyn, rather than provide an accurate critique. Jealousy from Angel Reese. Another player who has shown signs of jealousy is Angel Reese. Reese acknowledged the increased attention on women's basketball, but seemed to downplay Caitlyn's role. So many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game. I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. Negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. While Reese's comments highlight her contributions, there seems to be an underlying sense of rivalry. Despite Reese's team defeating Caitlyn's for the state championship, Caitlyn's popularity and her status as the #1 overall draft pick have added fuel to the fire. Lexi Brown's criticism. Lexi Brown also voiced her opinions when Ice Cube offered Caitlyn $5 million to play in the Big Three for 8 games. Brown questioned the offer, saying it wasn't fair to offer such a sum to a college player who hadn't yet entered the WNBA. If you open the article and see what he said was his reasoning, he wanted to provide more opportunities for WNBA players and provide opportunities to not go overseas. So you offer the contract to a player who's not yet even in the WNBA. While Brown's concerns about fairness are valid, it's clear that Caitlyn's marketability and potential earnings are significantly higher than many current players. Instead of criticizing, Brown could have offered practical advice, like suggesting Caitlyn accept the offer and then join the WNBA afterward. Caitlyn's tough welcome. Caitlyn's reception in the WNBA hasn't been easy. She's faced physicality on the court and has had to prove herself time and again. Despite these challenges, she continues to excel, currently averaging 16.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1.4 steals per game. Caitlyn is well on her way to becoming the Rookie of the Year. Olympic snub. Adding to the controversy, Caitlyn was not selected for the USA team competing in the upcoming Olympics, despite her impressive skills and stats. This decision has raised eyebrows and led to speculation about whether the hate and jealousy she's received played a role in her omission. Despite all the criticism and challenges, Caitlyn is proving her doubters wrong. Her remarkable performance and resilience are setting her up for a bright future in the WNBA. The hate she's received will only fuel her determination to succeed. What do you think? Was Caitlyn snubbed from the Olympics because of all the hate she's been getting? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, this was a die-hard WNBA fan, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.